Good morning, everyone. Today we're gonna learn personality development in chapter 5 communication essentials. Okay, about objectives of this chapter. After completing this chapter, you should be able to describe the parts of the basic communication model, demonstrate good oral and written communication techniques, identify the types of nonverbal communication. Describe the barriers to communication. Identify barriers of listening and describe good listening skills. Describe the advantage of active listening. Explain the importance of being able to separate fact from opinion. For the first one, communication model. Okay, guys, all four elements must be in place for two-way communication to occur. First, sender, next, masses, next, receiver, and feedback. Effective communication is a two-way process. The originator of a thought, idea, or piece of information is the sender. The receiver is the individual to whom the thought, idea, or information is transmitted. The thought, idea, or information transmitted is the message. This message may take many forms. A simple request: please check this reference on the New York Times website. A simple request: please check this reference on the New York Times website. A piece of information. The article about offline backup options is on page 25. A thought or opinion. I think you should consider additional memory for your laptop. A question. How long is the drive from Chonburi to Bangkok? To know if the receiver has received your message, you watch or listen for a response. This response is called feedback. Feedback is information returned to the sender that indicates whether the message is understood. Feedback, like the message, may be verbal or non-verbal. Okay. Um, Forms of communication. There are three forms of communication. For the first one, written. The next one, oral. This means spoken. And non-verbal, no words, included gesture, facial expressions, posture, eye contact, and touch. Okay, guys. Mm, Communication skills are critical. The ability to communicate effectively is one of the most important skills you can possess. It is also a skill many people take for granted because it is a normal part of our everyday life. But the truth is, personal assessment practice and refinement are required to develop good communication skills. Poor communication is said to be one of the biggest problems in the workplace And in human relationships, maybe all the time or praise. If you use English, a recent survey of recruiters from companies with more than 50,000 employees cited communication skill as the single most important decisive factor in choosing managers. Okay, technology in the form of instant messaging, smartphones, email, teleconferencing, and cell phones with text messaging capability has made it easy to communicate, right? With people near and far uh, at any hour of the day or night. We spend much of our day communicating with others for business or pleasure. The better communicators we are, the more effective our interaction with others will be. The challenge in today's electronic world is to take the time to make our communications clear, concise, conscious, complete, and correct. Let's look more closely at written, oral, and nonverbal communication. First, written communication. The elements of good written communication include good grammar, spelling, organization, and structure. Effective written communication takes time and skill since your communication is contained in words alone. You cannot use nonverbal cues to clarify your message. Most occupations require written skills. If you were to visit several businesses, you would find many employees composing letters and email, researching and prepare the report, and developing slide presentation and spreadsheets with English, right? The ability to put your thought in written is an important skill in your personal life too. You may write a letter of application for a job or set up your own personal website or personal written communications needs not be of the same quality. You might send a quick text message or an information email message to your friends, to your board, but a letter of application for a job would be written in professional style using professional business English and revised several times before it was final. While text speak may be appropriate for informal text message and email to friends, it is not appropriate for business letter or email, including those that you send to your instructor. Okay, this is the principle. This is the principle. But in our college, okay, we can use that informal to text with via email. But usually, you should be use the professional text message to instructor. Learning to write will take time and practice. Begin by reviewing the effective writing tip feature in this section. Then make a conscious effort to put a tip into practice in your real life. Okay, please use 2 minutes for this box. Okay, effective writing tips. Ask yourself, what am I trying to achieve by this communication? Present data to support your request, conclusion, or recommendation. Use correct grammar, spelling, and Punctuation, avoid slang words. Be clear about the feedback you want. Organize your communication logically. Choose an appropriate written communication method. Make your message clear, concise, conscious, complete, and correct. Proofread, even if the spelling checker says there are no errors. State your purpose in the first paragraph. Ask others to review your work too. And next, oral communication.